So we're here to discuss your recent performance.
My performance?
Yes, that's why I called you here. It will be brief though, as I have to run to a store and check out their new window.
Okay, so what is the problem?
Well, let's just start with that we think you are very talented.
Well, thank you.
Otherwise we would not have hired you.
Okay.
We also consider you a huge asset to our Main Street location, as we were without someone in that position for quite some time.
Oh. Thanks.
But unfortunately we have a problem with your last execution.
I'm confused. I was able to complete it. Of course there were bumps in the road, but that happens.
Well, it's those bumps that we are concerned with. Granted, you did what you were supposed to do and followed all direction properly, but there should not have been any problems like the ones you encountered.
Well, I did not receive the tools or information on time from you.
Yes.
And I did not have access to the information online right away, as there were computer problems.
Yes.
Nor did I have the same space to work with as anticipated.
Yes.
And I did not receive the additional help I was promised.
Yes.
And I had to purchase with my own money many things I needed to do the job, as I never did get everything I was supposed to.
Yes.
So I don't understand.
Well, with all those bumps you should have still achieved the desired result we wanted.
But I don't understand how that is possible if I was not capable to do so with all the delays and misinformation.
That is not our concern.
Oh.
If you were meant to do something regardless of what happens, you should get it done.
But I did not receive anything I needed until the day after the due date.
We still expect you to get the job done on time.
Well, if I had a time machine.
Are you being snarky?
What?
And that reminds me of another thing. You don't seem to be very accommodating and understanding.
I have never made a complaint ever.
You contacted us numerous times over and over in email and on the phone, mentioning the issues with not receiving the items you needed.
Well, I wanted you to be aware that I may not get the project done on time.
Well, you were obviously not understanding of our problems here in the main office. Sometimes things don't arrive to us in time, and that delays us getting them to you.
Well, I didn't know that. No one told me.
Well, it was our concern, not yours. Therefore, it's none of your business until it arrives and we can't ship it to you.
But it is my problem if I need the stuff to complete a project.
Well, you make it work until it gets there.
So are you telling me I need to perform miracles?
Yes.
All right. I will try my best to get the job done, even if it's impossible and I can't.
Oh, and I also wanted to bring up our concern with your spring execution.
I have pictures of all of my work and sent them to you. Can we look at those and you can tell me exactly what the mistakes were that I made?
Well, no. I don't have time for that.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we can next time we get together.
I doubt it.
I do have a question for you though. It's about the holiday setup at Oak Hill Mall. I did the setup exactly to planogram, yet when you came to visit me a week after the execution you told me it was wrong.
Well, I did not like it.
Okay, that is fine. But then after you left, Kathy the regional came in and changed it back to what I had done and asked why I didn't follow plan.
Yes.
So we changed it back to the initial setup and all was fine.
That's great.
But then the next day her assistant came in and asked me why it looked the way it did, and we changed it again.
To how I changed it?
No. To a totally different way.
Ah. So now it is set to her direction.
Well, no. Because immediately after she left, John Wilkinson came in and asked me to help him change it to his liking.
So you listened to what he said and did what he wanted?
Of course, but it is nothing like how you had it.
Well, John is always the one to listen to.
But I thought you were my boss.
Well, I am, but not when it comes to John. Ignore what I tell you and listen to him. And then when he leaves, change it back to directive.
But when I had it as per directive, you told me to redo it.
Well, yes. Sometimes directive is not the best way to go.
Well, how do I know when to listen to you or listen to directive?
Well, you don't. It is not that cut and dry. With fashion, anything goes. But at the same time stay within what the company standards are, but also remember to step out of the box.
But when I step out of the box, someone changes it. And when I go by directive, it gets changed too.
Well, yes. That will happen.
Then why should I step out of the box then if it will just be changed?
Because we like to see our people be creative.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You want me to listen to John only when he's around. But Kathy, even though she's most qualified and knows the business the best, is not someone I should pay attention to unless you or John are there. You want me to listen to you when you say so, but not always. The directive, even though it's company standard, doesn't mean anything. If I want to step out of the box, I shouldn't step out of the box unless you want me to. So, therefore, I am allowed to step out of the box and be creative if and only if you, John and Kathy, agree, which will never happen. Is this correct?
Pretty much.
Why pretty much?
Well, don't forget about Lisa. If she comes to visit, which is rare but happens, always listen to her. And she is all about directive, so of course never step out of the box when she is around and do everything exactly to standard.
Well, all of this is good to know. I guess it was good I came here, so now I can understand my job better.
I am glad I was able to make it more clear for you. So was there anything else today you'd like to discuss?
Well, no, I will just go back to my store now and make it work.
Just like Tim Gunn. Yes, Darlene, make it work. And good luck.
Okay.
You should be seeing me again soon in your store. Possibly next Monday.
But Friday, Kathy is coming.
So on Friday have the store ready for Kathy and then change it as per our discussion so it is ready for me on Monday.
But I don't work weekends.
Make it work, girl. Make it work. Have a great weekend and I'll see you soon.
Okay, thanks. I guess.